Hey kids, welcome back to another live build here on String Cheese and Applesauce. Today we're doing something a little bit different with our camera angle. It used to be I was kind of over there, kind of looking down this way. Well, I got a new tripod and it's got a little bit more range, so I'm able to do more of a straight down shot. So I'm hoping this will allow us to see the shots a little bit better as we're building it. So we're going to try with a small friend set. This is set number 41030. It is Olivia's ice cream bike. This is one of the new Summer Wave sets that came out in 2014. It's a tiny set, only has 98 pieces, one minifigure, a bike, and judging from the box, looks like just some accessory pieces. So let's go ahead and open this up and go ahead and build it real quick. The only thing that's going to be a little bit harder with this camera angle is I won't be able to get really close. I won't be able to hold things really close to the camera. I have my little remote here, so maybe I can zoom in as we go, but this is kind of our first trial video with this new tripod, so we'll have to see how it works out. So bear with me if I'm trying new things here. So looking at the contents of the box, we have one instruction book and two bags. There's a bigger bag and a smaller bag. The big bag obviously has the big pieces, the small bag has the smaller pieces. So there's our part assortment. What I am going to do is a video of just building it, so that's kind of what you're seeing here. Then I'm going to have another video of just a time lapse of it, because some people just want to see the time lapse builds of it. And then I'm going to do a third video on this set that is a all-inclusive review that shows the build and other, I guess, highlights of the set. And I'm going to try to make it fun and interactive too, so it may take a while for me to get that video done. But I have a lot of ideas for what I want to do on this channel here in the next couple months. So stay tuned, make sure to subscribe and see what else we have. Let me see if I can zoom in to this minifigure. See how well this works. That's actually not bad at all. That's as close as I can zoom in. So this is Olivia. Not a bad. This may actually work a little bit better because I can zoom in pretty close. I may have told you this before, but of all the Friends hair styles, this is my favorite one of all time. I just love the long curly hair. As far as the minifigure itself, looks like she has your typical printed tank top, your Friends skirt, and of course looks like the slide-on sandals slash flip-flops. So I'll have to look up to see if this is a new print for the actual torso. What's also kind of new, I don't know if it's new or not, but it actually has a little molded nose. I don't know if the other Friends stuff had that. Let me see if I have another Friends doll laying around, if they have that or not. No, they all have that. I don't know why I was thinking that was new. Just for some reason I noticed it really well on this one. But it has a little nub for a nose. That's Olivia. And we know there's going to be a bike in here. I'm going to go ahead and... The first sheet of the instructions does not tell me to build the bike yet, but come on, we know it's coming. This is one of those small sets that I could probably just look at the picture on the box and just build it without the instructions. I've done that before on some of these small little sets that have less than 100 pieces. And then what I do is I go through and check myself to see how well I did versus the instructions, because there's always leftover pieces, so you never know if the pieces that you have left over are designed to be left over, or are they left over because you accidentally left them out. But this is one of those sets that I could probably just look at the box and just build it. I'm not going to do that today, because I think your kids are here to actually see how the set's put together. So I'm not going to play those games today. We'll do that some other time. We got a little mailbox. That's build number 1 of our little accessory pack here. That's kind of what I'm calling this set. It's so small that it's almost just like a little accessory pack. We got some little white macaroni bricks. Those are always cool. So it looks like what we're building here is our little wishing well fountain. A couple little of these tiles. These 1x1 round flat tiles. Those are going to be the little coins that are going to be inside of the wishing well, which is right here. We'll drop those in as per the instructions. Have some flowery decoration around the wishing well. And here's our water spout. So that is our cool little wishing well. And there's actually 2 extras of these little 1x1 round tiles. I bet they are extra. I'm gonna go ahead and drop them in the wishing well. No point of having extra pieces laying around. So that's our second little build of this. It's officially called Olivia's ice cream bike. If that's the case, here's the bike. So per the label on the box, you have the ice cream bike. So what's all the rest of the stuff we're building? It's kind of accessories for the bike. Well, I guess the picture also shows that we're going to build this little cart that maybe the bike is pushing. I've seen these around very rarely, kind of where I live, but they're typically pulled by the bike, they're not pushed. So same concept, I guess. So what's different about this camera angle is I'm looking down to build, but the camera is actually kind of above my head. So I have to continue to look up and make sure that what I'm building is still in view of the camera. So it's got a little LCD screen that I can see what's being built. So I'm hoping I don't forget about that and end up building half the model without it being in the camera view. That would not be good. If you see me getting out of the camera view, just holler. I mean, not like I'll hear you because this is pre-recorded and you know, I'll be done building it by the time you holler. So yeah, never mind. Don't holler. Put it in the comments. If you can't see what I'm doing, comment. I'll fix it next time. This time, sorry, you're just out of luck. Not that I don't love you and all, it's just, it's life. It's not fair all the time. Life lesson right there. Who knew? Who knew you'd come to watch a Lego video and get a life lesson all for free? Alright, so we've got a little table here with a cool little water bottle and a letter. Do you kids know what letters are? That's stuff people used to put in the mailbox before there was electronic mail. Or as you kids call it, email. I don't know, maybe you kids don't even know what email is anymore. It's all instant messaging and chatting and Instagramming. All the stuff all the cool kids do. Wish I could be like the cool kids. Oh, speaking of it being cool, you know I'm on Instagram, right? String cheese and applesauce. Look me up. I've got all the cool pictures. See, I could be one of the cool kids too. All right, through all that talking, I've like halfway built the ice cream stand. It's a pretty simple little build. We're just stacking bricks. There's nothing, no new pieces that I can see at all. There's some rare-ish pieces, stuff that's not new, but it's not too common yet. And I'm about to get to them. I'll show you when I get to them. Those rarer pieces. So here's the first of them. It is these little ice cream cone pieces, or not the cone, but the actual ice cream swirl. So you see right here on top, you've got this pink and this brownish chocolate covered or colored swirl piece. So those aren't new, but what they are is kind of rare. You don't get them in too many sets. I'm starting to see them more and more, especially in the Friends sets. Not so much in the Lego system sets. I think I saw some of these in a Chima set maybe, but they were a dark silverish gray color. I want to say it was a Chima set. I could be wrong though. Don't quote me on that. So those are kind of newish pieces. Not new, kind of rare, but they're becoming less and less rare. There. Of course we have our fluorescent yellow popsicles. I really wish they would make these in a different color, because they really do look radioactive, like they're something straight out of a nuclear plant. But we get two of them, call them what you will. And then we have our cones. And the cones are also kind of rare-ish. They're not a new piece, but they're not super common yet. They are becoming more common. There's the ice cream cone piece. The instructions calls to stack them like that. That's why I have them there. And then they'll attach right here on the side of the cart. Okay. So here is two of the pieces. This what I like to call kind of mustard yellow umbrella piece. It's actually a dish. And then this cool printed round flag piece. Let me zoom in. So there's no stickers in this set. The few pieces that are decorated are actually printed, and this is one of the prints. So it's got this cool ice cream print. You see the popsicle, then you see the waffle cone. We've got a strawberry and looks like maybe a price. That sorry, right in front of your camera. This little thing right there, is that a price tag? I can't read it. My eyes are so. Let me see if the camera can read it. Can you kids see what that says? I see what looks like a number 2 right there. I don't know what the rest of that says. Has to be a price. But that's a cool little print, and that's the flag piece. So you can see when you flip it over, it's got a clip on it. And it's a thinner piece. So it's not as thick as a tile. So we'll clip this right here on this bar. You see how it clips right on there? I don't know if the flag piece is the official name. That's what I like to call it, because it clips on to a pole like it is a flag. Zoom back out here for you. So this goes on the other side, right here on the cart. So you can see the cart has now come together pretty well. And it calls for the bike, which we already put together. There's going to be a little clip that goes right here on the front. So like the box shows, it's actually going to attach to the front of the ice cream cart. Like that. And this flag fell off. So that's how the ice cream cart gets pushed. So that is it. Let me spread out these pieces of this accessory pack. So we have the cart, we have Olivia, we have a mailbox, and what better to go in that mailbox than some mail. And the mail is the other printed piece. I said there was a couple printed pieces in this set. This is definitely not a new piece at all. It is very common. I've seen this in quite a handful of sets. So that's the piece of mail that will actually go in the mailbox. See if it's right in there. Shut the door. So we have this table with a water bottle on it, and then we have a fountain. So that is the entire build for Olivia's ice cream bike. So like I said, it's the bike plus much more. Extra pieces, let's look at these real quick. We have a strawberry and a chocolate ice cream swirl. We've got a pink, a mustard yellow, and another pink flower. Move these where you kids can see them. And a trans clear stud. So those are the extra pieces. We also had 2 other tiles. I went ahead and put them in the fountain when we were building that. So that is it. So I'm gonna look at this video and see if I like this camera angle. I'm still gonna post it anyway. You know, why re-record something if it's still good? But I may play with the actual camera angle, bring it down a little bit or something. I don't know. I'm not quite sure if I like it or not. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, make sure to thumbs up. Subscribe. Check out all our other videos. We're going to do a bunch of stuff with Lego sets here in the near future. I have a lot of ideas. I don't want to spill them all yet, but they're going to be there. Check us out on Instagram, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.